Want a business you love that pays you well? Want a lifestyle where you can do what you want, when you want? Then you are in the right spot. It's time to overcome online overwhelm with OnlineMasterPlanSeries.com. Here's your host and one of the OMS mentors, Laura Wage.
All right, Elaine, it's that day again, Tool Time Tuesday. So please share with the audience a tool that you regularly use and why it is that you do so.
Okay, great. I'm excited to, again, talk about Tool Time Tuesday. This one is a little bit more to do with security. LastPass. LastPass.com is a really highly secure free program that automatically generates and stores your secure passwords. And it enables you to create like nearly unhackable logins that they come to you from the program whenever you need to log into a website. There are, it will generate a password for you. If you've already put in your passwords, it can fill it out for you. It can, you can set it up to only fill out the passwords or only fill out the usernames. And it's fabulous because no matter where you are, you can access it. And as long as you have your one main password, you're good to go. And I have to tell you, I have passwords literally in the hundreds that I've been using this for years and years. There's a lot of different programs on the market, like LastPass. I think there's Robo.
Yeah, I use RoboForm, and I love
Okay.
RoboForm. Does the same sort of thing, but I'll tell you one thing that I want everyone to understand is that as convenient as LastPass and RoboForm and everything are, it's more than that. I used to keep my passwords in an Excel spreadsheet. This goes back years and years because I've probably used RoboForm for 5+ years now. But I used to keep them in an Excel spreadsheet, which would mean I'd have to open the spreadsheet, I'd have to sort, I'd have to find it, I'd have to copy and paste. This is such a time-saving hack that you bring up. I am so glad that you are sharing it with the audience.
Well, and further to that, okay, the reason I prefer LastPass, it has mobile integrations. Okay, now to use it with all your mobile, I think it's about 12 years for a premium, $12 a year rather, for a premium subscription. But it's got such a range of multi-factor authentication processes that protects your password data even more. So, and I think I've been using this since 2004 or 2005. But it's important whether you use LastPass or whether you use RoboForm as you do, it does make a huge difference because back in the day, I too had an Excel spreadsheet that went on for miles. And it's a real pain, even if you're really good at Excel, to search and sort and figure out, what you need. Because in a day, I don't know about you, but in a day, I probably visit easily, I would say 300 to 500 sites.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I think the other point that you just brought up that I want to revisit for a quick moment is the mobile piece of it.
Yeah.
So as you know, I just got back from a 5-week trip in Europe.
Honeymoon.
That was absolutely amazing. But I'll tell you, one of my godsends was the fact that I do use RoboForm and the fact that when we would find places where I could get Wi-Fi and I needed to crank out 30 to 45 minutes worth of work, I was able to do almost everything on my iPhone because of the fact that just like LastPass with RoboForm, you can have the mobile application where everything is still secure. So now everything that I may have visited and saved on my computer, regardless of whether I ever went to it on my phone or not, I can access those passwords, get to those sites, and again, save myself time with a hack that is just incredible.
Oh, absolutely. And to that end, it was probably 5 years ago, I had a client who had major issue. They lost an employee. The employee went away with everything, all the passwords, all the usernames, like all kinds of documents that they didn't have access to, and they were in a panic. I was, however, on vacation in Nova Scotia, and the client actually called me, and I was able, in 10 minutes, I just went to the nearest Wi-Fi spot, went into LastPass, and ended up being able to help them with the main passwords and usernames they needed to fix things and get things secure again online, which is really important to know that you can access these things from anywhere.
Absolutely. So once more for our listeners, that was LastPass.com. Elaine's Tool Time Tuesday recommendation, and one that I fully endorse. So make sure if you're not using one of these password protection softwares that you check it out today.
Because remember, it's free.
That's it for this episode. Don't let your next promising idea stop dead in its tracks because your overwhelm gets in the way. You need our free tips. Head on over to OvercomeOnlineOverwhelm.com now.